Hey there YouTubers, and one high one here with another design for the ribbon hearts. This one here, I already put the string into it, but as you can see, one of the difference is that right here, I put these 4 petals inside between the corner petals so that they actually are lifted up, coming upward, and the ribbon inside, the flower inside is twisted. But I also made the old version, where you can see that the center is just a curve, but these 4 here are curved up, being forced, kind of pretty much being forced to stand up due to the corner pieces. So I'm going to show you how to do it so that these stand up, and when you get to the center piece, it will be up to your choosing if you want to do it the twisting ones or you want to do the old-fashioned ones. Okay, so let's get started. And remember, for this one, if you want to do the centerpiece, you have to have long ribbons on the right side. So as you can see, here are my greens, and this one on the right side is wicked long, and on the left side is wicked short. The reason I did the one on the left this so short is because I'm not gonna do the outside corner square right here, this corner here. So this is a standing up corner that we normally do, and this is the additional corner that we could add on at the end. I'm not gonna do that, but because you should know that by now from my other videos, so that's optional. But the point of this purpose is, the purpose of this video is the center triangle stand up. So take this one, the long one, fold it to the right. Now you can either fold it over or under, and if you fold it under, when it stands up, you'll see that center crease standing up. But if you fold it over, you have a nice smooth triangle standing up. Okay, so for this purpose, I'm going to go to the right over on this side here. So the first triangle, just like that. Now we'll fold it down. I'm going to turn it my way so I can do it, and then I'll show it to you guys. Do you take your time? I do have the big ribbons, so they should stand out a little more. So there we go. So as you can see, it's one piece shiny, definitely over the reflected light. And of course there's a pocket right here where the purple is, so we'll be using that pocket. Pull it through, and there we go. So that's your corner piece. Later we'll make it stand up, okay? But for now, I want you to also hold that triangle in place and push this green up against this purple square edge here, so that it holds this strip in place, as well as it holds the length of that triangle, so that that triangle does not increase later. So this purple, I'll go to the right as well, over, so that you can see the two difference later. So I'll do these two going to on top, and these two on the bottom I'll go underneath, so you'll see the difference on the same flower, instead of having to make two different ones. Why did I do that? There we go. Pull it up. Little mistake there, my fault. There we go. Didn't hold it earlier. So pull it through, and then at the very edge here, bring it up against that square, pinch it, keep that length, at the same time keep that triangle. So as you can see, we have two triangles now. Okay, and now we'll go to the other side, and like I said before, This time I'll go underneath. With the longer ribbons, when you make a smaller version, it will be difficult, it will take time. The ribbons will get into your way. You know, it will just curl up over here, over there. It'll get in your way. Just be patient, you know. Practice makes perfect. You can never force things to speed up. Okay. Pull that out of the way. This triangle goes up. I hope you can see. As you can see from here, here's a smooth one, and here's the one that has the little cut inside. So let me see if we could adjust this light. Sorry. So there. So this one you can see the little cut here a little bit. This one you can see it's nice and smooth. So there's the difference. Okay. I try to do it with the purple here on the other side. I noticed that a couple of people are actually starting to watch my other videos and start commenting and asking some questions, so I highly encourage you guys to, you know, keep on asking me the questions. The one common question is everyone's asking me where I buy these ribbons, and I really can't give you a definite answer for that. Some people have said, you know, go to your local supermarkets or craft stores or wherever you have gift shops. Yeah, Christmas shops, you know, wherever they are starting to have those items, definitely go there, take a look. Most likely they will start having them. So now, from this screen, we'll start from this screen here. Bad lighting, again, sorry. Okay, somewhat, okay. So this screen here, this triangle came down into here, and this is that strip, okay? Now we'll take this one and go back into this purple line here, this purple pocket, okay? When that comes out, it will come out underneath. It'll come out underneath this triangle. So it'll be on top of this strip, in the middle, okay? It'll be in the middle of the pocket right here. This pocket right here, okay? So this is where you can choose to do the old-fashioned way of just going straight in. Like that, and have that curl up towards you. Hope you can see that. Let's go to this angle. See how it curves into the center? You can do that one, or if you want to do the fancy one, the new one I showed you, then you could do that one. Just twist it around. I actually will do both of them on the same flower here, so you guys can see it. So, as I said earlier, with this new version, try not to pinch the corner as you're trying to fold it through, because that will force it to bend, and it won't come up the way you want it to. So right now I'm having a little trouble because remember this pocket right there is going into the triangle. So I'm going to get my tweezer and pull it out of this pocket. There, and then it comes straight through in between the pockets. So there we go. So let me fix this. Pull this, make sure it goes around that. See, that's why I told you guys, you know, make sure you practice this a lot, because this one, the new version here, especially when you go to the small version, the small ribbons, it is going to drive you nuts. But as you can see right here, so this purple here, as you can see, there's no dome coming outward, it's inward, so it'll twist. And here you can see the green one coming outward. So there's the two versions. They pretty much go in the same direction, except for the result is the petal will be either curling inward or curling outward. It's up to you guys, you know, you choose that. I'll do both green, old-fashioned, and I'll do both purple, new version. There we go. Pull that through. So old version with that purple, that green, and new version with this purple here. So give me a second so I can twist this around. Make sure it stays in place as well. Get this green out of my way. Okay, and put this green in through. There we go. So as you can see here, both my green are pointing inward and both my purple are pointing outward. So let's get a better angle like that. So if I made all of them pointing inward, then all the greens will actually be pointing towards each other very nicely. The format. So now see how you have the purple right here on top and the green on the bottom? They're on the same side, right? Now to get this triangle to stand up like this later, you need to make the outside triangle, which is where this purple comes from. So that's why I told you this purple has to be really long, because it has to it pretty much does everything for you. So for this purple on this side, I'm going to make it going in the back. Okay, going to the back, so that we get that the smooth surface on the back. And on the green, I'll do the opposite, where we will have the nice clean smooth side inside the flower, and we'll see that little cut on the outside. So, and of course this is going to go to the back. Okay, it's going to go to the back of this triangle here, because we're going to lift this triangle up. So on the back here, this purple is going to go to a green. So there's one good thing about doing it with two different colors, is that basically whatever ribbon you're using at that time is going to go to the opposite color. So that's a good way to help you remember which color you're going to be putting in which color square your ribbon is going to go into. Later, when you're using one color, like my red heart ribbons, when you're using just one color, then you're going to have to start memorizing where each piece goes. So as you can see, I'm having a little difficulty putting this in, because that triangle does not want to bend up. It wants to stay flat. So just take your time. You'll get there. There we go. Both triangles. And once I finish pulling it through the back, I always want to just bend this slightly to help it hold in place as I go around the others. It won't hurt you to do that, because this is the inside ribbon. So when you attach it to the other ribbons, it won't be seen. So it won't hurt to do that. So as you can see, here's that curve, and it's start pulling these two side triangles up. It's starting to do it. So we'll continue the other side with this green here, and I'm going to go to the back on this side. Okay, and then bend it to the front. I've done this a couple of times already, so that's why I can tell how much I'm bending without actually looking at it. Once you guys get good at this, you could do it like this as well. Don't be afraid to use your whole hand, every single finger on part of the flower here and there. Your hand is there to help you. So your left thumb hold one triangle, your middle finger hold the other triangle, your ring, your index, and your pinky hold the square, so they stays in place. So as you can see here, I have two corner triangles up, and it's holding pretty much these three inner triangles straight up right now. And here I did to the back, so it's nice and smooth on the back, as well as over here it's nice and smooth on the back. And if you look, I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera, but this triangle here has a little slit in the middle here, just like, you know, this side triangles here. So this triangle here has a slit, this corner triangle has a slit, and this side here has a slit. But this one's smooth, so I'm going to make these two side here smooth, so you can see the difference, okay? So if you want to go smooth, you gotta go to the front. Okay, curve it to the front. When you curve it into the front, you can't see exactly where the line, the triangle in here is. So you're gonna have to, you know, one, bend this triangle over. At the same time, pull this ribbon over to make that triangle, or just estimate. Once you guys get really good at, you know, making the sides, the corner triangles, you'll be able to pretty much accurately estimate how much you need to fold. So you won't have to, you know, try to bend that triangle out of the way. Okay. Now, of course, you always need to bend this corner piece a little bit, just a little bit, so that it actually holds its shape a little bit more. So as you can see, hopefully you can see, this one here, this purple here, is nice and smooth in the side here, and there's a slit in the back. Hope you can see that on camera. So that's that, and we'll do the last triangle here. Smooth on the inside, so there we go. Back to the front. And slide into place. So with this last pull, this flower design is finished. And as you can see, all the squares, all the triangles are coming up. They're held in place. You can always pull on the short ribbons, the short ones on top, to help hold the center square down a little bit, because, you know, this will eventually force the center here, the center base, to lift a little bit. So it's okay to, you know, if you need to pull it here and there. But that's pretty much it. And as you can see, all the ribbons in the back are lined up together, paired up together perfectly for the next set to come in and connect. So hopefully you guys learned something today by watching this. If you have any questions, you know, always message me, or comment, or even do a video response. You know, do your flower, record it, and if you're having troubles here and there, show me where you're having trouble, and I'll be able to help you right there. Okay? Thanks, guys.